can free trade agreements be revised and reformed so that they don't tilt the playing field against regular working Americans?
Can we say what the question's from?
It's from Leslie H. at Daily Cause.
The answer to that, I think, is that we live in a world today where what we do is directly affected by what's happening in other parts of the world. It is a global economy, whether we want it to be or not. And I think there are a combination of two things that we have to do. One is we have to be smart and creative and innovative, which means we're always pushing the edge. We're always the great innovators in the world. We're investing in science and math and technology. I was in China just a few weeks ago. China is going to become, in the not too distant future, the largest English-speaking nation on the planet. And it's a fairly remarkable thing if you think about it. It's because they require all their kids to learn to speak English. And I've forgotten the exact percentage, but about half of their kids, or maybe even more, major in science or math. And so if we want America to compete, we're going to have to do the same kind of thing in our education. Now, I also believe, specific to the question that was asked, that our trade agreements need real standards in them, which means we have labor standards, environmental standards. I think the standards need to be such that the people we're entering into the agreements with can meet the standards. I mean, because if you don't, if you set standards too high, it's basically just a ruse to avoid the trade. And it won't work. It won't work for us, and it won't work for the rest of the world. So we need meaningful labor and environmental standards. Nobody should be able, no multinational corporation should be able to leave America and go somewhere else and hire children to do their work. Those are the kind of things we can just put a stop to.